prices continue to soar across the country, reaching 9.2% growth, an increase unseen in December since 2014. Across the United States, the pandemic has not proven to be a deterrent to the kind of record high value growth we have been seeing for several years now. Hello, my name is Rupa, a realtor with Remax One. According to the latest data from the property analytics provider CoreLogic, annual inventory dropped 24% below 2019 levels. On average, home prices grew by 5.7% each month in 2020 compared to 3.8% growth in 2019. But the high demand for housing, coupled with low inventory throughout the country, has now come together to create a market that is extremely competitive but particularly challenging for anyone looking to buy or make the leap to home ownership for the first time. Frank Martel, President and CEO of CoreLogic, said in a statement, however, market conditions leading into the crisis, namely low home supply, desire for more space, and millennial demand amplified the rapid acceleration of home prices. Dr. Frank Notaft, the chief economist at CoreLogic, said in a statement that two record lows are fueling home price gains: for sale inventory and mortgage rates. Prospective sellers with flexible timetables have opted to delay listing their homes until the pandemic fades or they have vaccinated. We can expect more inventory to come available in the second half of the year, leading to slowing in price growth towards the year end. Freddie Mac's chief economist Sam Cater said in a statement that the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage remained unchanged this week at 2.73%, signifying an economy that continues to struggle. This low rate environment is advantageous for those who are looking to refinance in order to strengthen their financial position. While many have already refinanced, the evidence suggests that upper income homeowners have taken advantage of the opportunity more so than lower income homeowners who could stand to benefit the most by lowering their monthly mortgage payments. According to Atom Data Solutions, 30.2% are equity rich, meaning the combined estimated amount of loans secured by those properties was 50% or less of their estimated market value, meaning that these homes have 50% or less equity in their homes. The report also shows that 3.2 million mortgaged homes in the fourth quarter of 2020 were considered seriously underwater, which means that the homeowner owns 25% or more than the market value of the home on the mortgage. The continued home equity improvement during the fourth quarter came as the U.S. housing market closed out one of its best years in the past decade, with the national median home price soaring 13%. Values spiked and the nation's 9-year housing market boom surged ahead even as the coronavirus pandemic idled or slowed major sectors of the American economy, throwing millions of people out of work. According to Atom Data Solution home sales report, which shows that home sellers nationwide in 2020 realized a home price gain of $68,843 on a typical sale, up from $53,700 in 2019 and $48,500 2 years ago. Profits rose in more than 90% of the housing market, marked the highest level in the United States since 2005. The combination of rising profits and the record prices came during the year when national housing market fended off damage that afflicted by the U.S. economy after coronavirus pandemic of 2020 began spreading across the country in February. Unemployment rose to levels not seen since the Great Depression as millions of businesses temporarily or permanently closed or cut back. But a housing market boom that began in 2012 continued into its ninth year as a string of buyers relatively unaffected financially by the pandemic, including clusters looking to escape virus-prone urban areas, chased a declining supply of houses and pushed prices even higher. Since the US housing market began recovering in 2012 from the Great Recession of the late 2000s, the national median home price has risen by 72.3%. Distressed home sales, including bank-owned sales, third-party foreclosure, auction sales, and short sales, accounted for 7.8% of all U.S. single-family homes and condo sales in 2020, down from 11.1% in 2019, 12.4% in 2018, and down 38.6% from its highest peak in 2005. The reason we will not see a housing bubble burst in 2021 is the month's supply of inventory has been under 5 months for last 3 years, under 4 months for last 13 months, under 3 months for last 6 months, and currently stands at 1.9 months, which is a historic low. Millennials, the largest generation in which the country has come of age to marry and have children, which are two major drivers for homeownership. The health crisis is also challenging every household to redefine the meaning of home and to reevaluate whether their current home meets the new definition. This desire to own, coupled with historically low mortgage rates, makes purchasing a home today a strong, sound financial decision. Therefore, today's demand is really very real. The banks and the American people have shown they learned a valuable lesson from the housing crisis a little over a decade ago. Cash out refinances volume over the last 3 years was less than a third of what it was compared to last 3 years leading up to the crash. This conservative approach has created levels of equity never seen before. According to Census Data Bureau, over 38% of owner-occupied housing units are owned free and clear with the mortgage. Remember, if the supply is low and demand is high, prices will naturally increase. If you want to sell your home in today's market for the highest price possible before the market shifts by the middle of this year, please give me a call at 732-397-9185. Together, we will come up with a marketing plan to sell your home. Have a nice week ahead.